Hi, I'm Tim Goodfellow for FF News, and I'm pleased to be joined by Jennifer Green from Swiss Re. Jennifer, how are you doing today?
Very well, thank you. It's beautiful here in Barcelona.
Certainly is. Jennifer, as Head of Data Services for Swiss Re Reinsurance Solutions, could you tell us a bit more about Impact Plus, Life and Health, and how it leverages technology and risk knowledge to benefit life and health insurers?
Yeah, so Impact Plus Life and Health is a solution that I head up. And essentially what we're doing here is applying our IP to the risk model. So that's where you get that risk analytics. It uses Swiss Re's knowledge. And then we're applying that into a client environment, so into a private environment, and allowing our clients to access that through a tenant. So our clients then get strong technology with our Swiss Re's risk knowledge on there.
And I suppose with insurance and reinsurers being at the intersection of managing risk on the one hand, but also trying to leverage innovative ideas, that's kind of there's perhaps a little bit of paradox there for some people. Are there any technologies that you think will become pivotal in enabling this balance?
So I'm going to take that question back a bit if I can. So for me, I think it's about using technology at the right point in the customer journey. So at Swiss Re, we're risk knowledge experts. So for me, it's about how can I use my knowledge, and then what is the appropriate technology there. There has been a lot of conversation at Barcelona this week around ChatGPT, large language models. But for me, it's about where is that going to answer the customer needs, and how can we use that type of technology to really drive through consumer benefits, right? Rather than necessarily saying, let's start with the technology and see how that can be applied to the processes. So I'm really keen to use the tech, but I think for me, it's about the needs and working with our customers to drive that sort of change.
Could you perhaps tell us a little bit more about that technology and what that's really achieving for customers?
Yeah, so maybe if I give you an example of one of our utilities, so that's applications is one of the models that I have within Impact Plus. Here what we're doing is we apply machine learning modules to help us identify cohorts of policies from a claims point of view. It's called our claims risk scoring model that would enable us to straight through process claims, so a customer gets a better customer experience because their claims are answered quickly, and then identify those high risks, so it allows our clients to get the appropriate assessment of those claims, which ensures that we don't unnecessarily get a lot of fraud, waste and abuse in the portfolio. So it's really about applying that machine learning at the right stage in the journey to help drive the actionable outcomes.
Yeah, sure. So there's a sort of an element of automation there, and
it's all of it, right?
Yeah.
You're absolutely right there. So when I think people talk a lot about automation and how it drives change within the industry. I'm a massive fan of using technology to augment the human. So if you think about some of the changes that we need, it's behavioural, and so for me it's about having technology help the human make better decisions, and that's what we're doing in our claims risk scoring model. We're scoring the portfolio to allow the human to focus in the right area there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I suppose in terms of helping humans, linked to that, could you explain how Impact Plus can be used to provide better data integrity and kind of confidence in the decision making for your clients?
Yeah, so what we do within Impact Plus, we have a common ontology, so a common data layer. And at every stage in that data, every transformation, you're able to track what's happened to it. So from a kind of risk management point of view, that gives you confidence, you know what transformations have happened to the data. And I think that's key, right? We want to know what someone's done to the data at certain points. So, and that layer then is the thing that we build all of our utility offers. So we use that understanding of the data to drive how we develop our models.
Yeah, absolutely. And with such a vast kind of data skill set, how does Swiss Re utilize data and technology to address specific challenges and opportunities in the life and health insurance sector specifically?
So at the moment, the way in which Impact Plus is dealing with those type of insurance challenges is really looking at the consumer value chain. So how can we help at different points of the customer journey? So is it underwriting and using the models at underwriting to get a better customer experience? So automating some of those processes. Similarly, on the policy admin side, when you contact your insurer because you want to ask a question, how do you get using the data to help answers some of those, so it's real time. Enabling of that data at the right point in the decision process. So that's where we've really been focusing our efforts.
Right. Yeah. Okay. That's really interesting. And I suppose finally we're here at ITC Barcelona. Yeah. You've spoken at the conference today?
Yeah. So I'm excited to have a show and tell demonstration of the tools I've just been talking about. Really looking forward to the networking experience. I think that's one of the big things here is meeting lots of new faces and some familiar old ones too.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So it's been an enjoyable experience and hopefully a valuable one as well.
Very much.
Jennifer, it's been great to speak to you today and I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thank you very much. Good to speak to you too.